There we go. Now it should be working for YouTube. There we go. YouTube's running now. Alright, we're back, guys. We're back. Hopefully everything's okay. Refresh your browsers. We're back. Wait, you have Honkai Star Rail installed on your machine? I do have Honkai Star Rail installed. Well, right now I think I uninstalled it, so right now the icon's there, but I have it on my phone, though. I kind of just on and off play it. For Advent, they even included a trap soldier and still got owned. Well, no, they just save scummed on me. I have to fight that thing all over again. I may not be able to kill it on round 2. We'll find out if I can or not. I think I should be able to, though. I should, hopefully. It's the new feature of Beyond Legendary. Next update, it changes all your passwords on the device. Oh no. Alright, it's gonna be a while before this thing launches, but it is launching. I did click on it and I see it right here. So it'll be a bit of time before it launches, but it's going. I like that armored core you got there. From Software games are really just a chef's kiss, you know? Should play Girls Frontline 2, XCOM with waifus. I've been told that, and I was considering to play that on stream in between the loading screens, but I'm not sure yet if I want to actually take the effort to download it, set it up, and all that stuff. Illegal broadcast was terminated. Reverse hacked by Advent. Here, I'll go through my mod list for anyone who wants to see it. You can pause the VOD or whatever and go back and look through it if you'd like. This is everything that we're currently running. And counting. We are still adding more quality of life things that will probably make our campaign lives a little bit easier as time goes on. One thing I wanted to add on was Iridar's scatter mod here. Oh, this mod is really funny. Apparently at some point it was introduced in ModJam, but everyone hated it so much that they took it out. And to that I have to say, casual. I will not settle for anything less than a fully real-world simulation of combat. So what this thing does is instead of having grenades be pinpoint accurate, it adds a scatter to the grenades, so there's a chance that your grenades veer off course by a little bit. And kind of like the rocket scatter, in a sense. And I wanted to have it so that you could no longer throw pinpoint grenades next to your soldiers safely, and that you had to think about where to throw grenades first before you moved your soldiers in. It's a lot of story mode to push through just for loading screens, speaking for Girls Frontline 2. I see. Well, the next question is the story good? And if the loading screens are long enough, then it's not the worst thing to have a nice story to read through. Girls Frontline 2 loading screens between XCOM 2 loading screens. Does that game also have a long loading screen? If you go through the commander's closet, it's full of leather and wipes. Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean? Alright. Game's loading. You know what? Let's pull up a YouTube playable. We haven't done one of these in a while. I feel like people want to see some YouTube playables at some point. Let's find one that I don't have to look at too much so I can also read chat and talk. But yeah, the Iridar's scatter mod, you can have scatter on grenades. And it would probably fundamentally change the game quite hard, actually. It also comes with a extra tile of radius increase for the grenades just to offset the little bit of scatter that it has too. Once I'm sure I can get it to work properly, I'll probably turn it on just to try it out. What game do we play? Let's play Draw Climber. I'm sure this is going to be a good game. I think I've played this one before, actually. I've played all of these at least a little bit. Oh, right. So you draw the arms of the guy. So maybe if I do it like this. Oh man, we're beating this guy so hard. Oh, this guy's getting his shit kicked in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, no, he's catching up. His squiggly arms goes up slopes a lot better than mine. Uh-oh. My arms are not good for going up slopes. Oh, come on. Yeah, squiggly arm guy. I have this to not have audio, yet it's still giving me audio. Oh god, that sounded like I just got a virus or something. Wait, hold up, I have an idea. What if we do something like this? Oh, that was terrible. Let me redo that. Oh god, this was absolutely horrible. Wait, he's stuck! He's stuck! He can't go through! You moron! You had the chance to win! The stupid AI can't win! Look at my stubby arms! I drew this guy horribly wrong. Wait, can I do it? Oh, I can do it mid, thing. Oh, XCOM, get out of the way! I can't draw! Alright, that's our arms. Get out of the way, XCOM. This is the real game now. Okay, let's try to fill this entire thing up. Oh, there's a timer to it. I have to go faster. How do you guys like my new arms? Oh wow, this arm moves really far. This is a good arm. But here comes XCOM. Let's get to our secondary stream game, of course. Oh god, what happened to that guy? It's okay, we got more loading screens. It's alright guys, we got more. Okay, let's try to just... If you like go out of the lines by accident, it'll end the drawing phase immediately, so you have to work really fast if you want to color in this entire thing. Although, surprisingly, my really shitty squiggly arms are actually getting us to go really far. Oh my god, we hit the end! Okay, this time around, we're gonna get a really good squiggly arm. There we go, look at that one. Oh, this one's gonna go so far, I can feel it. Wait, this one's kind of shitty. Go. No, we're losing! How could my squiggly arms lose? This is impossible. Oh wait, I won. How did I win that? Alright, back over here we go. We'll take the same exact actions and see if everything works out the way we want it to work out. Start with Jane Kelly over here. We grazed him. Siege should be about the same as long as I take the same actions. He's gonna transform. Then I think what happened next was I took Bobo and moved her down to here. And then I moved you up. And then threw this down to here to hit the guy. Just like that. He took 5 damage last... No, he took 4 damage because he was at 9 HP. Then after that, you take the shot and did 5 damage. Okay, you did more, that's fine. Yeah, everything plays out about the same way. As long as Bobo doesn't fail this stab. Good.
That's right.
Okay, and then you take the shot against the drone. Hey, you rolled a little bit higher, nice. And I forgot to throw my evac zone again, I'll throw it next round. I'm gonna get stunned, and everything should be okay. Alright, and Bobo should be able to make it back.
This is your last chance to secure the data.
On my way.
There we go. Bobo comes back in, goes for the hack. Now, unfortunately, we won't be able to get the top tier reward because we did need Bobo to help kill that guy. I'd like to get an advanced PCS, but let's just take what we're guaranteed to get. Sometimes when life hands you something that you're guaranteed, It's worth it just to pick it up.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
This is Firebrand.
Alright, let's also get out of this poison because this poison is doing tons of damage to us. I need you to start killing this drone. Oh god, why do you have 23 accuracy against it? The survival instincts and the zone of control is too much. You have to actually exit that field. This damn drone. I only have a 44% chance to hit it. She only has one arm. She can barely aim with that one arm. I want you to get out of this poison, but I also want you to, like... Here, you can shoot that drone. Oh my god, the accuracy is atrocious. I want Jane Kelly to stop being poisoned, so she doesn't have to be in the medbay for too long. That one damn biotrooper managed to put our entire squad in the medbay
I'm on it.
for the longest time. Truly the MVP of Advent right now. One biotrooper managed to put everyone in the medbay. Impressive.
Looks like they called in backup. This is bad.
Alright, Bobo, can you stop being poisoned? Bobo, you're still poisoned! How?
Get up and get back out there.
Okay, Bobo's no longer poisoned. Excellent.
Good to go.
Now, can we kill this drone? That is the real question. Don't step within his zone of control, but get close enough to be able to slugshot him. Oh my god, my accuracy is terrible. We'll have Jane Kelly do it. She won't miss. Hey, she didn't miss. I was half expecting that to happen.
X-ray neutralized.
Ooh, PCS speed.
I have the asset.
I'm gonna have you reload so you can get ready to kill things next round. Minus 55 aim, Lamau. These drones are so brutal to fight against. Okay, is the poison gone from everyone? Everyone, we're done with the poison? I think we're all done with the poison finally. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna get you back to here. We're gonna take Bobo and not have her get flanked from that side. So Bobo's gonna hang out back here. Jane Kelly is gonna stand over here and overwatch with the flamethrower, so when the enemies climb up here, they'll jump down and get roasted to death. Everyone else just stand in a place that isn't in Jane Kelly's way. Come on over, Advent. Right, we're right on the other side. Oh god, killed them through the walls apparently. Hi. That trooper's just stuck. He's just like, what the hell just happened to me? And target destroyed.
Target neutralized.
Let's go home.
Sure thing.
Hey, chill out.
One round? Why is the music still playing? They should all be dead. Right? Yes, they should all be dead.
On the move.
I was worried for a second that I might be missing a guy.
Looks like they called in some friends.
And let's get out of here, you guys.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Alright, not the best way to end the mission with that surprise faceless and the gas bomb from the biotrooper.
Firebrand is returning to base.
But we pulled through. Nowhere near as bad as that other mission that we went on, so I'll take it. 3 soldiers wounded for this though. Doesn't feel very good. Probably the game thinks that trooper is somehow alive since he didn't properly activate. That makes sense.
Standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world.
I personally like it if you're into that sort of thing. IMO, the endgame is fun since there's a lot of competitive scoring and the game has over-leveled fights. That's like, a lot of gacha games actually have pretty interesting endgames. I do like games that have that. I might consider giving it a go just from that description. But it's still a gacha at the end of the day. All the input I got for yous. I feel like when it comes to gacha games, I don't mind playing with like underranked troops. It's a little bit more interesting actually. So I don't mind not having like really good characters. In fact, I think the game is generally better when you don't have good characters for gacha games. Okay, Casey Yogi. You're gonna be taking your On Guard, I think. And you're gonna head into a close combat specialist build. The other option for you to take is Focus, but I think On Guard is just fine. It combos well with close combat specialist, as well as Cool Under Pressure. Bobo over here, you're gonna be grabbing your combatives. Yeah, I can also give you Lacerate so you can reset Run and Slice. That's not a bad option either. Concentration, combatives, Lacerate. Which one would I prefer to give you, Bobo? Another option is give you Concentration so you can actually do damage to the Chosen. That's not a bad choice either. I do want something that can reset Run and Slice, kind of. And I didn't take Disarming Strike. It wouldn't be the worst idea to take Lacerate. Although Combatives lets us tank Berserk. Well, not even. It lets us tank Mutons. Berserkers now get double strike, so you can't actually tank those. But I think Combatives for Mutons is still great. I'm gonna give you that. And finally, Canoodler over here. This was the rank where I wasn't sure what I wanted to give you. Your build is gonna be Close Combat Specialist with pistols and shotgun. So how do we kind of set that up? We have Whirlwind, we have Chain Shot, Total Combat. Chain Shot lets you kill things. It's not a bad option. I think we take Chain Shot. Chain Shot with the shotgun will end enemies really well. Total Combat's an okay choice too. I think something like Run and Gun with Chain Shot is always a classic. We should probably take that. Another option is Whirlwind with no quarter, that's okay too. But I think Chain Shot's just really good with the shotgun overall. Lots of wound on these guys, but 2 weeks, honestly not the worst. It could be a lot worse than this. It also means Bobo can't train for Officer though. Unfortunate. The guy playing this mod would like playing under-leveled in gachas. What do we got here? No deaths though, making progress. It's true. We at least we're pushing through. If we keep taking injuries though, we'll eventually no longer be able to just keep doing missions like I've been doing. And I do want to just be able to keep doing missions. Intel and Point of Interest, that's not a bad pickup. And it is also a hack mission. Let's see if we have any hackers available. We have a tired person. We got a Hussar. Got our Overlord, our Purifier. We do have a squad for this. We don't have a hacker for this, but we have a squad for this. Would I rather do this for the 29 intel and Point of Interest, or would I rather do this mission? Smash and Grab is kind of tempting. Although I don't know if I can fit in 5 people into a Smash and Grab. This is a safer one. Oops.
For Sector 8,
Not the Skirmisher HQ, we don't want that. I think Workstation in Advent Facility is much better for our purposes here. I haven't really gotten a chance to send Ebenino on too many missions, so now's a great time to give him a little bit more. I'll give you the AP grenade. Ceramic plating, nanoscale vest. And I'd like to start giving nanoscale vests to the entire team because enemies are starting to get just a tad bit tougher. A little bit tougher than I would like them to be. A bit of nanoscale plating on the entire squad will ensure everyone's safety. We definitely want that. I guess a sniper doesn't have to have a nanoscale. Well, you're gonna be running around with your bayonet. Unless I treat you like a traditional sniper. I think this is fine. 143%, hack the workstation. This should go down to extremely light. Just making sure that I have all my stuff here. Alright, get out there you guys, have some fun. Kill some aliens, try not to die. You guys know the drill. Our laser weapons are coming up in 28 hours. That would be really nice to have that soon. Let's head back up over here. I think we have Liberation 2 waiting in this region. I'd like to be able to get it if possible.
Western United States.
And I'd also like to just slap some people in here just to kind of do things for a bit.
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Let's wait for that to finish up though. 6 days. Ooh, Liberation, 6 days. Sabotage transmitter. Light? Oh, gross. Light? I don't want this to be light. Disgusting. You know what? It's the same exact rewards as the hack workstation mission. Except that mission actually gives us the Liberation 3. We're gonna send this squad over there instead.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Everyone's on board. Bringing them home.
Light, more like swarming. I know, right? I feel like these names for these missions, I've said this before, but these names, the naming convention is not very good. I feel like light should be labeled as moderate. And then very light should be labeled as normal. And then extremely light should be labeled as easy or something. Or light, or however you want to call it. Gonna actually take Metaphysic out of this one. Gonna send Metaphysic. Wow, this muton's actually big. Dang, how big were they before? I feel like you should have more HP to compensate for that though. Okay, this person over here. Danny is finally back up out of vacation times. Alright, everyone got their stuff. You got nanoscale, you don't need nanoscale. Well, you do need nanoscale, but I'd rather you have more rockets. Nanoscale, nanoscale, you don't need nanoscale. Max infiltration 100%. I'll probably boost it. It'll go down to very light. But I think this team can handle it. Probably. Maybe, hopefully. I have a flamethrower guy, it should be fine. It looks hilarious on missions. Alright, we'll see it. I'd like to see how big this muton can get. Is it like the same size as enemy mutons, or is it like even bigger?
Setting course for the Western U.S. precinct.
If mutons are huge, can sectoids be small? Imagine Rishi takes that to heart. She gives the mutons more HP, and she makes chrysalids really small and gives them a ton of dodge.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. If we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need
All
to
right,
conduct
lots
the
of stuff.
appropriate research as soon as possible.
This is inspired. I could do this. I feel like it's such a debate, though. I feel like we should just do advanced laser weapons.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
In that case, you'd like Girls Frontline 2? For a good month or so, I was punching up at fights level 15-ish levels higher than me, barely surviving. I don't have the best dolls or gears at the time, so a good challenge. Yeah, it could be interesting. The real question is whether or not it'd be something that's good for streaming. Would Twitch chat like to see that? What do you mean victorious? Literally just says failed. We are victorious. Everyone here is just like, oh, we messed up, Commander, sorry. But we are victorious. Damn it, Betos. Freaking Betos. Just baiting me. Who are we sending out on this one? We'll have Fast Guy with our Viper. I think these two should be fine. Do I want Fast Guy on other missions, though? I might want Fast Guy on more missions. I'll take Eula on this one. At least we weren't ambushed. Yeah, could you imagine ambush and failure? Just to really rub it in. Alright, our first Fusilier. What else do we get? Oops. What bond is that? Who are you again? You're the roboticist. I guess that's a good bond. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, Tedster's becoming a psyop. Gentleman is becoming another sniper-based unit, so I think another Fusil. And what did I say I was gonna do with Goldskin? I said I was gonna do something with Goldskin, but I forgot. Goldskin had 17 mobility, so I think I was going to do Witch? I think it was Witch, right? Pretty sure it was Witch. Alright, we're gonna get a Witch with Goldskin. Should be quite interesting. Supply rate is pretty much set up here. It's a very light mission. I think we can do it now. Before Advent adds another strength. Well, they can when they're currently running a supply rate. I might as well just run that to max. Or I can do it now, if I don't want force level to go up a little bit higher. Is there anything to be gained for running it for another 7 hours? I don't think so. There's a chance that it goes down by one more tick. But, let's see how strong this team is. Not the strongest. We'll see if it gets one more tick down. Or I do the mission now so I could send them on that other mission. That'd be nice too. Here, let's just launch it. You could lose corpses. I don't mind losing corpses too much. I find that a lot of times the corpses end up just being like an extra, like 2 trooper corpses or something, so I don't mind it too much. Although I guess Advent trooper corpses are kind of important to have early on, maybe. Goldskin as a 17 mobility Fusil. What the hell is the Fusil gonna do with mobility stat? My campaign has a chosen dark event, gives mutons +3 armor. Fighting them with laser weapons is a nightmare. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible. Sounds exactly like the kind of thing where you want to make sure you have a unit with combatives to deal with it. Or armor piercing. You want like armor piercing rounds or something. Anything just to get past that armor. It makes repositioning easier at least, so maybe you get some more shots in per turn. Four armor mutons in the early game. 4 armor anything in the early game is just like gonna take 0 damage. 17 mobility Fusilier can run around with the auto pistol pew pew. Why would anyone actually build auto pistols on Fusiliers? That's the real question. They have like some perks for it, but if you wanted a person that used pistols, why wouldn't you just build Gunslinger? Or literally just any other class using a pistol. Did we ever check can Fusil shoot after grappling? I think I did, and the answer was yes, but I don't remember exactly, so I could be wrong about that.
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate.
Okay, let's begin.
Go, go!
Bodanov will move first, just kind of get an idea of where everything might be. This is the back of the map. This is the literal corner of the map. This is a good start, I would say.
Hi.
Closing on target position now.
Warspite's gonna check out the left side. Our shivs will have problems with the dying thing. That one in particular. Blade Walker's at least healthy, so that's good.
Move.
I'd like to try to wipe out a couple of enemies using our rocket here. That would be quite nice.
Will do. Time to motor.
Wait, this is a really cool rock formation. This rock against the tree. I don't know why, it just stood out to me. I just really like it.
Ocha ni shimasen ka?
First pod, drone, viper, trooper, sectoid. Hopefully they walk a little bit closer and then we can possibly engage against all of them. I'd love to just get a nice little rocket blast. Oh wait, they're standing right next to that thing. If I shoot this rocket now, I think all of them die. We lose out on all the corpses. But it would be funny as hell if they all died that way. I think we have to, right? It's just too funny not to do this.
Boom.
It would just be way too funny. We have to do it. How many things survived that? Advent Trooper surprisingly survived it. I thought of all the people to die, you'd be one of the ones. Dead sectoid, nice work. Not too bad. Okay, we even got a sectoid corpse out of it. I'll take those. Now, you got a shot or you got a suppression. I think we throw an evac zone so we can leave at any moment, and we're just going to start suppressing that guy. I can also take a shot, but I don't know if I can rely on that. Gonna have you just kind of stick near the team, maybe throw a knife, see if you can land it on him. Oh, okay. You got him. I saw some guys out there.
We've got Advent here.
Hello, Advent group number 2. Oh, that's another rocket waiting to happen. Oh, hang in there, Blade Walker. Or is that not Blade Walker? Oh no, that's a shiv that's unnamed, so we don't care about it. But Commander, I thought you said all shivs had lives. All the shivs that we like have lives and feelings. The other ones don't.
Coming your way!
Rocket set number 2, go! Yeah. So much for getting loot, huh? I don't think we're gonna get any loot on this mission at all, unfortunately. Yeah, that's just probably not gonna happen. Next round we can take care of this guy. Let's just stand you right up around the sides. Excellent, and there's nothing else out there, so we can run this entire squad as far forward as we see fit. This ship is about to die. I'm gonna at least give it an aid protocol. Ooh, good run, good run. Nice job, Advent Trooper. And for that, you get some damage off on Bladewalker. Well played. Alright, goodbye.
Ri-chan, かっこいい.
Moving to designated position.
Grab that loot with Warspite over here. Advanced laser sight, that's an excellent pickup for the early game. I love how he didn't get a chance to call out that Warspite was there to his team. Just an invisible knife just appearing out of nowhere and slicing him, and he's just like, what just happened? Boom, dead. Alright, we got one more rocket.
Roger that.
Let's make sure that Sayano Guard is in position to blast the last few enemies. Now you guys might be thinking, but Ronar, that's such a waste of rockets. It is, but we have a Shiv here that's half dying. I'd rather not risk it.
Position compromised.
Just creating a tiny volcano out of a fuel pump.
Is it clear?
Well, if you say so.
Let's figure out where the final pod is. We're gonna wait until Shadow is back up on Warspite, and then Warspite will just run up and find enemies for us to set up a rocket against.
Come get some.
What loot? I see no loot. The loot just all got vaporized instantly in like 4 explosions.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Moving out.
And there's the final pod.
Over here.
Okay, the Sectoid Abjurer is actually immune to our rockets, so that's something to keep in mind. I want to be in position to blast them. I think this spot right there is perfect for that case. Everyone else, move on up. Overwatch and prepare to greet these guys. Hey, no, come back! No, I was supposed to blow you guys up! No, come back! I promise I won't do it painfully.
Heading out.
It won't hurt, I swear. You won't feel a thing. Alright, Cyano Guard, I need to get you a little bit closer, like right about there.
Stepping off.
I like how there was just 4 explosions that happened over here and they're not even on alert. They're just casually patrolling around.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Hello! And we just downed a guy. Nice shot. 1, 2, 3. There's a Frost Lancer in that group. Nice shot right over there. Good damage. Nice! Down the guy. Look, guys, we got a corpse. Good. Guys, we got a corpse. Good stuff.
Got eyes on me.
Alright, now unfortunately that Sectoid Abjurer has Fortress, so this is not going to do any damage to him. But I can at least get the guy in the back, which is kind of the goal here.
Launching.
One more rocket from Cyano Guard, and we should be clear. Ah, it's a dead guy. Yeah, corpses, We don't need corpses for this run. This is a no corpse run, it seems.
Go, go!
Step right up.
Kimochi!
Pin him down with suppression, and you are going to get ready to come up and chop him in the next round.
Good to go.
Along with our shivs, I think. I want to keep this shiv kind of safe because he can actually one-round the shiv. But Blade Walker should be very safe. Everybody else, keep him locked. He's making a run for it. Shoot him down. Okay, you got a chop over here. It's not a guaranteed kill, so I'm gonna start with the chop first. Or maybe we could see if we can try to graze him. Oh, or here, let's do it this way. Blade Walker is just gonna shoot him in the back, and then we just run you up and chop. That way we can ensure that the XCOM soldier gets the kill.
Stay clear of those turrets.
Ooh, there's a
We're not
turret.
entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
The mission ends as soon as I kill everything else on the map, so we can ignore the turret. And that is the mission. Nice job to the squad. Oh, get anime kicked.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Nice job to the squad. Bulldoze protocol is covered. Oh, I should have done that. You're right. That would have been a better idea. You're right. That would have been the much better idea. 2 corpses and a turret wreck. Pog. Yeah, we got the supplies and the Illyrium and stuff. That's more important. Mission completed, but at what financial cost? At no cost, because technically our troops just gained a bunch of EXP and didn't have to suffer any injuries. They can immediately go on a new mission right after this.
To better train Advent forces.
Yeah, and the strength reduction is quite nice too. Nice job to the squad. Flawless mission. Bradford Ranger is back in all its glory.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up.
This ship was already damaged to begin with. Alright, I'm gonna give you your Heat Arsenal Cyanogard. Over here, Warspite's gonna be taking Stalker, and I guess we are gonna try doing some sort of, knife build, maybe? Yeah, I guess we'll try some sort of knife build with this guy. Should be fun. Bodinov over here, you got the Shredder for your gun. Building up quite nicely. Psi, Advanced Laser Sight, Illyrium Core. Crystals and alloys, excellent stuff. 40 supplies, that's like what, 2 laser weapons? And we did need a lot of Illyrium crystals because I spent 10 just to research the laser weapons, so that's always good. And also we replenished our sectoid corpses because we lost one of those a while ago. I do actually run my ninja with knives just for flanks and shadow. It works quite nice. I haven't really gotten the chance to play with the shadow ninjas too much, but the little that I have played with them, it has actually worked out quite nicely. They're able to get off really nice flanks while staying protected. Alright, I really do want to train up one of our sergeants to become an officer, but I don't want it to be the gunner, though. I either want it to be a really good soldier for babysitting, or I want it to be a person I'm planning on turning into an officer. This place just went down to 1 strength. It seems like all the strength was from this region over here. Let's continue scanning up here for the Liberation 2 missions. Let's try our best to find it. And let's also take this time to just slap some people around here. Try to detect if we have any faceless in these regions or not. Alright, our destroyer is done training, and the final
Commander,
Fusilier
we
should be
currently have
training
no
up.
new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Alright, so we'll have 2 Fusils, we have 1 Sharpshooter. I do want 1 more Sniper type unit that's not a Fusil for the defense missions. We're gonna have to figure out which one we're gonna play with that. Alongside that, nothing for officer training. Maybe we do the Shinobi. Shinobi can probably take it. I'll pull him out if we need to do a different mission. I did kind of want to do this mission. Nah, let's let our troops rest for a bit. I don't think that would hurt. "5 days, liberation." Ooh, that's not a lot of time. I'm willing to boost that, especially because we get a scientist out of this. Okay, do we have a squad for this? We got a destroyer over here. Oh, let's check out these new soldiers. I forgot about that. Alright, Nyan, what can you do? Snap shooting. You get the snapshot perk as well as snapshot overwatch, and you also get weapons master. Negates the short range penalty of sniper rifles. Come with squad sight. So this is a sniper rifle that can work from long range as well as close range. Gets squad sight, gets heavy weapons, gets roused. Quite an interesting soldier here. Oh my god, is that Alpha Mike Foxtrot? The brutality in which we are going to be dispatching aliens is going to be beautiful. Packmaster, resilience. Oh my gosh. You are going to be one-rounding mechanical enemies so hard. 20 and 35. That should be enough to learn with very high combat intelligence. We're going to give you Long Watch, Rapid Reaction, and Cool Under Pressure. This allows you to shoot 3 times with your sniper rifle. Alpha Mike Foxtrot is 4 additional points of base damage, plus 2 if you crit. So at minimum you're getting 12 extra damage per turn, assuming all 3 shots of Rapid Reaction go off. Heat Arsenal is also going to be scaling up your Alpha Mike Foxtrot by quite a bit. This build is quite bonkers. I'm very excited to try it out. Salvo allows you to shoot a rocket and then overwatch, so everything that's exposed is going to start running and you just kill them all. Biggest Booms gives more damage on your rocket. Call the Weak allows you to overwatch after using your flamethrower or gauntlets. It's another option also. It's actually not a bad option. We don't really rely on Biggest Booms to kill the targets. I really more so rely on Call the Weak. We also have Deadeye, which scales with Alpha Mike Foxtrot if you want to do something like that. Extended Range grants the Javelin Rocket and Incinerator perks. We definitely want extended range, I think. Jingoistic is fine too. Predator is also fine. Predator is actually slightly more tempting. But you kind of need extended range, otherwise your rockets aren't going to go very far with 13 mobility. I would have loved to take Predator though. Fire in the hole for more accurate rockets or bring them on for higher damage crits. I think higher damage crits are slightly more valuable here. Although that lends more credibility to Predator for that 15 bonus crit chance. Oh, bring him on with Alpha Mike Foxtrot. That is going to do so much damage. That is going to absolutely rip enemies apart. 4 extra damage 3 times a turn is big. Yeah, it's so big. It's huge. This soldier is going to be very fun to play with, I can tell already. This soldier is going to be so fun to play with. Beeline Plasma Sniper goes from 10 to 14 to 14 to 18. It's gonna do just... This is gonna be absolutely wild, I think. You got a great roll over here, Nyan. I'm somewhat tempted to take Deadeye with the Bring 'em On and just do like some sort of one round ability. This is probably the highest damage output that we can get in the game if we set this up. Alpha Mike is like 6 damage if we crit. Another 8, so that's like 14 bonus damage. And I think most late game guns give like 5 to 8 bonus crit damage. And then comboed with Deadeye's 50% bonus. That's already like 30 bonus damage on a crit if you crit with Deadeye. Oh, that would be so wild if we did something like that. I'll consider it. Although I think right now the biggest consideration is... Flamethrower into Overwatch is really good though. I think we should stick with this. Does Alpha Mike Foxtrot scale as that well through against like 200 HP enemies? I'd say so. I'd say so. It scales quite well. Especially if we stack multipliers on it like Deadeye. Oh, Deadeye is actually a really reasonable pick for killing the tough enemies. I'll think about it. Any one of those can do. Well, we'll really have to consider what we do with Nyan, but Nyan's going to be a very powerful soldier on the team. I'm going to start training up Nyan immediately. Rick Sanchez is our Fusilier this time around. I don't know why my character pool keeps making my Rick black. He's supposed to be... How do I do this? There we go. Soldier abilities, what do you got? Suppressive Shot. Okay, Guardian. Covering Fire. You got some interesting Overwatch combinations. Detonate and Environmental... Oh, is that Remote Start? I think that's Remote Start. Phantom, Shadow Step, Conceal. Do you need Phantom and Conceal? Not really. For a class that's meant to be as far away from the enemies as possible, this is kind of just dead space down here. At most I'd probably take that, maybe Suppressive Shot. And I don't want to do anything Overwatch related unless I get a really, really stacked Overwatch Fusil. Okay, so I think if I were to do something with a soldier, it'd be something like this. Deep Cover, Steady Hands, Shredder. Maybe Deadeye. Deadeye I think does scale with the Fusil abilities, so that's not a bad option. Grapple is fine too. One of the few sources of rupture that we have on the team, this would not be a bad choice. Twin Shot is quite good, assuming this works with the gun and not the hand pistol. But I think this is the hand pistol, so I don't think we're taking that. Death from Above is quite good. Sniper's Mantra, 2 extra damage, that's quite interesting also. Death from Above does allow us to use our Fusil and shoot reload in one turn. Or shoot mark in one turn without having to get 3 marks on this thing. So Death from Above has merit, but it requires us to get high ground. I don't necessarily need that. Although it also allows me to treat this guy as an actual sniper if I don't want to mark things. It's not a bad option. Sniper's Mantra is quite powerful also. It's probably between these two. And then the final one is just Slaughterhouse. We're definitely taking Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse is very, very good. I'd like to try to get a Master Sergeant Fusil. I haven't actually gotten the chance to try out that perk, but from reading it though, it seems like it would be the strongest choice here. Now this is a rescue VIP from vehicle mission. Let's get the squad readied. We're going to not take that person and instead bring Fast Guy. Alright, Fast Guy, you haven't really gotten a chance to participate on too many missions ever since the start of the campaign. So let's get you in here. This will be our squad, 96%. We're going to be boosting this, and that'll bring it down to extremely light, hopefully. Give you guys all some equipment, maybe an AP grenade so you can be relevant during combat. This guy over here has got his alloy swords, that's all he needs. Fusils over here, medkits, and armor. Since this is a timed mission, I will give you guys one slot open for the slightly higher mobility. Rockets on this person. I think the rockets combined with our fusils should be able to handle this mission quite nicely. Not too worried about this one. Alright, rescue VIP from Advent Vehicle. I think this team can do it. We've got a really strong gauntlet user. This should be a very, very doable mission. Nothing should go wrong with this. Let's get you guys out there. Both Rupture and Twin Shot is for pistol if you're using the one ammo sniper. Oh, Rupture uses the pistol? Really? I did not realize that Rupture used the pistol ammo, or the pistol gun. That's an interesting one. Debris cleared, excellent. Now then, let's start working on a power relay right over here.
Power relay construction initiated.
And that will allow us to start working on that spot over there. I'm going to take you out of here and start working on this power coil down here, because I want to start getting a laboratory going over here, if possible. It would be incredibly nice to start our laboratory up very early. I do want to do more covert actions though, so I'm going to keep you in there. And yeah, let's do it this way. Get our laboratory working a little bit sooner than later. Can also put a Scilab in there if I want to do the Sci Rush for Tedster. I do have Tedster just sitting in there doing nothing, so it wouldn't hurt to get a Scilab up early and then do the laboratory second. Or I can do... I don't know. Is that what I want to do? We'll figure something out with that. Have you shot the Fusilier pistol once? No. I've never used the Fusilier pistol. Every situation I had my Fusiliers in, they've never had the opportunity to finish off a drone or anything. Every opportunity my Fusiliers have been in has been better off tracking shot marking something. Is it good? Is it stronger than a regular pistol? Alright, we got some more rookies readied. Let's go do it. This will also be Shinan's first or second mission, I think. Don't think there's anything special? Okay. It's a sidearm, that's how I treat it. It's a sidearm that acts as a sidearm and not a main arm. Unlike like certain classes like Shinobi class, right? The Shinobi class's sidearm is technically its main arm. Okay, but guys, this time around we're gonna draw the best dang arm ever. Oops, what did I just do? Oh, you're allowed to redraw it if you want. Okay, okay, okay. So when you restart it, then the thing will, How do you guys like my arm? It's a literal wheel. Wait, this is working really well, what the heck? Oh god, this goes so fast! He's going so fast, look at him! Okay, that was pretty good actually, considering. For some reason I thought that would be incredibly slow. Alright, maybe this time we'll try something funny. Yeah, this kind of blows. It's way better to do the squiggly lines. No, I won't be able to beat him. Got him. Get fucked, kid. Oh, we got the fastest guy ever. This guy was actually really slow. Try a pixel-sized dot? Okay, we'll try that. What's that? Oh, you can increase his level? Huh. That's weird. We'll try a pixel-sized dot next time. That game could actually be really fun. It has like the baseline for a really fun game, but it requires a lot of adjustments to make it actually playable. For a long term at least. Oh man, I missed so much of the YouTube chat. Let me go back up and read it.
In the game of chess, you can never let your adversary see.
I love you clean the XCOM 2. We will see a spark for your next group for another mission in your game. I don't know if I'm going to do like a Spark Rangers type thing for this campaign, but we'll do something with our mechs probably. Maybe. Wow, there's a lot of people in there.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Gonna run Analyzer Tama up first.
Good idea.
Okay, squad is just gonna sit here. Look pretty.
Affirmative.
Get ready for action. This is our Rook. He looks really cool. I actually like him a lot. The Team XCOM football player.
Call me cocky, but there's an alien out there I can't.
First spot is on the bottom right.
62.
On it.
What's this? Override, squad video feed, and reinforcements. Well, we don't want reinforcements, that's for sure.
Let's just follow Eddie.
I'm all over it.
Next round we'll engage upon these guys, and we'll be in a good spot, I think. Curse Trooper, Advent Pathfinder. The Purifier is really the biggest threat here. And he's actually not a big threat if I stay on the top shelf. Just need to get some vision on these guys. What is Override?
Bypassing security.
Sounds interesting. Let's actually look at it. Complete immunity from the next 2 attacks. That's alright.
Infiltrating access point. Moving to designated position.
Okay. Tama's gonna provide us vision on those guys down there. I would love to have Loki be able to just use the shredder gun on top of him. That would actually be an excellent way to engage. The other option is just shoot these guys to death. 4 to 6 damage plus 2. So how much do I need to kill him? I need 7 damage to kill. Unless I min-roll, he won't die, but I think I'd rather take this than shoot the Curse Trooper, because the Curse Trooper is kind of pointless to shoot at. Actually, I kind of want to shoot. You know what we're going to do? We're going to run all the way up with our squad.
Push mode. Working for the man.
Get the Shredder Gun guy as close as possible to these guys.
I think I've lost about 10 pounds this season.
Moving to position.
Sniper will stay up here. Rook can also run up. I just want to get vision on what's available on the map. Clear out as much space as we can possibly clear. Oh, they're coming back. Interesting choice of movement. This allows us to fire off a very nice shredder gun. We're gonna start with that.
May I suggest something less visible? Well, some of the time.
Beautiful start right there. Did manage to kill off one guy. Purifier, and that guy is all that's left. Hi.
They've seen me.
Oh, my concealment. Now, unfortunately for the Purifier, he chose to stand right next to the explosive barrel. I could also just try to shoot this guy directly, but I think we just shoot the explosive barrel.
Tired of waiting around.
Nice start. In fact, Tama can actually pick up that kill right there. Unfortunately, you're not going to be getting any kills unless I give you this kill. I guess I'll give you this kill here. Nice work, target destroyed. And Tama, you need to get more kills, so let's bring you all the way down here, and hopefully you can finish this guy off. Of course Tama would miss that. It's always Tama! That's why we gave you the Medal of Shame. Because it's always you, Tama. Every single time without fail. Why do you do this to me, Tama? Every single time. See, Jin can do it. He can hit his 82%. Why can't you, Tama? Why do you always have to do this to me? I'm at my wit's end right now, Tama. Every time. Oh man, I remember that clip, Tama. Watch that clip, Ronar. I remember it. Here, let's watch it again. It's a sad day for Analyzer Tama when he realizes that he can't disappoint Commander Ronar. You used to be amazing. For you to disappoint me, Analyzer Tama. You just can't. It's impossible. You used to be so good, Tama. You used to be. Now look at how far you've fallen. 2 campaigns in a row and you've just been clowning around those 2 campaigns. Just clowning around. Your face is just caked with clown makeup.
Let's do this. Running.
We got a free reload here. Where's the evac zone? You know, the evac zone is back this way. This is not a bad place for original casual to just hang out. I think we leave original casual right down this corner and have the rest of the squad move up.
It's a beautiful day.
Overwatch.
I hear a door opening, so that means another pod is down there most likely.
Fly the white flag of war.
Okay, this will just be a nice and quick breach. I have to be careful not to stand next to the shield guy while being next to this door. If you stand against the shield guy from over here next to the door, you'll take cover against him and your soldier will peek through the door down here and the enemies will see you. It's kind of a weird interaction, but you gotta be careful about that.
You ready?
On it.
I feel like you should be up there with them, but let's see if I can have you sit here. Really? They're not here? Not here.
I'm trusting you here.
Oh, no, 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 no. They're all right there. They're all right there. Oh, God. Tama, run for your life. Tama, run for your life. They're all right there. Oh, God. Tama is in what we call a pickle. we have any AoE? No, this team has like no AoE. What is this hack? Alloy cache? Frost Purifier, Sorcerer, Trooper, Celatid, Sectoid, Nullifying Shot, Galvanizing Armor, Frost Purifier, you can actually see one of the guys from up here. This is kind of weird. Advent Sorcerer. Who's the biggest threat there of all the people? We also have Bayonet Strike. We can almost kill that guy. We can almost kill that guy. We can do a lot of damage to the Sectoid. We can do a lot of damage to the Sorcerer. We have a Stasis Field that we can use on anything that we can't kill, including the Sectoid. We have a Stasis Field from you that we can use on anything else that we can't kill. So 2 Stasis Fields are available. I'll probably use it on like probably Sorcerer, Grub, or Sectoid maybe. Then it's just a matter of killing everything else on the map. Frost Purifier is one of the higher priority kills. Or no, we Stasis the Frost Purifier because we can't kill him this round. Yeah, that actually makes a bit more sense. So Stasis the Frost Purifier, that's one of the ones that we're definitely going for.
I think I'm sitting on a twig.
There we go. You still get a shot. Why don't you take a shot at the Grub and see if you can do some clean damage to it. Clean damage, nice. Then after that, we're going to go for... Yeah, you get behind everything. I think that's a really good spot for you. You can remove the Frost Trooper. One down.
Just call me Daddy.
No thank you, ZC Jing. Another one down. We might be able to finish off the Sectoid, in fact. And then we'll Stasis the Sorcerer and leave the Grub alive. Please don't join Analyzer Thomas Club. Please do not do that. Is that all my soldiers left? Oh boy, okay, we have to decide who's going to get what. Someone's getting shot by the Sectoid and the Advent Sorcerer. That's not good. Let's Stasis the Sorcerer and kill the Grub, I think. The Sorcerer does a bit more damage with his shots. So you're going to Stasis the Sorcerer.
Shields.
And we'll leave the Sectoid alive. He's gonna get to cast twice and shoot a person, but not much we can do about that. And I just need to make sure that you get the kill.
Let's move already.
91 versus 81 versus 82. 91. That's also 91. Alright, we're going for the 91 then. There we go, target destroyed. Would have been nice to kill this Sectoid this round, but unfortunately we can't. Now, you guys over here, you have 3 HP, so you're gonna die if one shot. You have 5 HP, so you might live. You have 5 HP, so you might live. You have 4 HP. Let's put you against this cover. Hunker. Let's put the 3 HP guy against the cover. And you're just gonna sit here and pray that he doesn't target you. You're gonna come up to here. Stay hunkered, and you're going to stay up here, I guess. You don't have to hunker. He probably won't shoot you. And also, I kind of want him to shoot you through cover, just not while you're flanked. Alright, who's the sectoid gonna down? Let's find out. Sectoid making his move. Mind spin first? Nope, just straight shot. Oh my goodness, ZC Jing back in the med bay for another... Wow, my skirmisher is just not getting missions. He just got out of the med bay for an entire month. What the hell, sectoid? What do you have against him? Damn it, sectoid. Why are you like this? Freaking sectoids doing their sectoid things. These new sectoids are great. I love them, Tedster, if you're still in chat. I love these sectoids. They're amazing.
Pretend to understand Brannigan's law, merely enforce it.
Oh boy, okay. Then what do we do next? After that, I need to... You actually have a clean shot against that sorcerer if we want to take that. I might also be able to get a shot on that purifier if I get right over here. Now, this guy will self-destruct when he dies, so everyone get away from him if possible. Just get a few steps away from him just for safety. I think here should be safe.
Finally.
And everyone else just get close enough to deal with the sorcerer.
There's power in numbers, Eddie. Hurry!
Okay, now then. Frost Snap right there. Okay, guys, can we not have a repeat of that last mission? Pretty please, can we not have a repeat of that? Who do I have to go for? I think I need to go for this guy. I think we have to kill him. Why did you have to make this so hard for me? Here, just go up to here and stab him. He's bleeding. Then after that, we shoot this guy and try to kill him. Okay, that worked.
Sleeping like a baby.
That's right, just like a baby. Then after that, I'm going to... You know what? Let's bust these guys out a little bit early here.
System infiltration in progress.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bust these guys out a little bit early. Nice, we got it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use these guys as our tank against that guy down there. So let's get some recruits over here. Any recruit that has 5 HP will stand around this guy. I don't want our recruits dying though before they get a chance to do anything. You've got 3 HP, so not you. You've got 4 HP, fine. And then everyone else just stand around that block so he can't jump over it. Okay. This guy shouldn't be able to escape from this spot. He'll sit there and he'll take the hits or something. I don't know. Everyone else just go towards the evac zone. Yeah, fuck them up, you guys. Go, recruits. I don't even know what these recruits are doing here. They're just doing something. Chilled. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Shoot one of them instead. Panic. Oh, what the? Oh, no! Oh god, that crying in the background makes it so much worse. I'm having too much fun with this. Let's kill him now. Alright, Tama, we'll give you the EXP. Begrudgingly, we'll give it to you. Actually, no, you don't deserve this. Let's give it to ZZ Jing.
Call me cocky. If there's an alien out there I can't kill, I haven't met him and killed him yet.
Alright, let's go home.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to put wave after wave of men at your disposal.
I didn't know what he was doing, so I freaked out because I thought that was gonna kill all the resistance recruits. But it was just a stun grenade, so it only killed the 3 HP one. That was quite a funny mission. Quite funny. Oh, reinforcements. Okay, we are gonna have to take care of reinforcements, unfortunately, so let's reload. Make sure we are prepared to handle these guys. And probably medkit, just in case.
Here I come.
Everybody else, move up. Overwatch. Do what you need to do. Take a free reload, and... I'm actually gonna have you steady your weapon. That'll give you a nice clean shot against these guys when the time comes. Everyone else just run up the ladders. Evac zone is right back there. It's pretty far away, so we do need to start dashing.
Has my fame preceded me, or was I...
I didn't know he had a nade though. Yeah, I didn't think he'd have a nade either. I mean, he's a sorcerer. Why would a sorcerer have a grenade? Sun grenade makes sense though, at the very least. How do I kill this guy? Let's start with you. Nice job, target destroyed. Then all that's left is for everyone else down over here. Let's start with a nice and quick chainsaw to the face. Chainsaw to the face. Need a little bit more damage. Who can get that last bit of chip damage on him? We'll use stasis if we're desperate.
Okay, I'll go.
And I think he dies from the bleed. Did we graze him when we used that? I don't think we did. We'll finish him off though anyways. Just for safety. Alright, keep running you guys.
I'm starting to sweat.
Evac zone right down there. It's a very far away evac. I don't like this positioning. Advent would be a lot more effective if they replaced their gun with a singular grenade.
Status confirmed.
You know, that would actually make Advent units very threatening. There's no way to avoid gun.
Copy that.
But there's many ways to avoid... Or there's no way to avoid grenade, but there's many ways to avoid gun. Alright, but we got some new recruits though, so that's always nice.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact. Go, go, go!
Everybody keep on running. Loki's gonna be a bit slow because he did get chilled earlier by that sorcerer. Hopefully that won't hurt his mobility too
A
much.
well-calculated move, straight out of Sun Tzu's classic text, The Art of
trusting you
War.
here.
Or my own masterwork, Zap Brannigan's
Oh, this is
Big
actually getting
Book
kind
of
of
War.
close. Getting a bit close. Getting a bit close. Let's back him up.
Oh yeah! Come get some!
I have formed an idea.
I don't want to fight, Eddie.
Come get some!
Alright, reinforcements. Drop on. Oh god, these are big reinforcements. These reinforcements are kind of big, and by kind of big, I mean incredibly freaking big. Holy shit.
If you say one word to anyone,
A well-calculated move.
Oh god, it's Doom reinforcements already? Okay, you guys need to run. You guys need to run right now. Leaving. We are leaving. We are leaving. We are leaving. Fuck this place, we're leaving. This is why I always try to get really far ahead of the timer. Just because of missions like these.
Got it covered.
Start running, guys, as fast as you freaking can. I think all the way down here should be safe. As far away as possible so that you don't get shot to death. They have to, like, go around the edges of the thing to climb up anyways.
Got some advent here.
Oh, excellent. Nice. Advent Purifier, that should be a double move.
A well-calculated move,
Yeah,
straight
we're
out of
done.
Sun Tzu's classic
We are
text,
gone. Let me
The
just make
Art
sure
of
everyone
War.
can make it out
Or my
before
own
I
masterwork,
commit to this.
Pat Brannigan's Big Book of War.
Yes, you can make it out. And oh no, who is that? Loki. Oh no, Loki. Oh Loki, you can't make it out, can ya? Loki, you're just a bit slow, aren't ya? We can't stay. The rest of the team's gonna die to reinforcements if we stay. How far can you run, Loki? Up to there? Trooper, Pathfinder, Trooper. There's stuff down there too. No, we can't stay. We can't stay. Everyone just get to the evac zone right now. You can't even tank right now. You don't have any tanking capabilities. Alright, Loki, here's what we're gonna do for you. There's a ladder there. I can't jump down. If I jump down and an enemy takes cover against here, Loki's fate is sealed. We have to consider everything. Like a mech could stand up there, an Advent Trooper could stand there. Stasis shield on Purifier is not a bad option. Or just running away as far as possible. I don't know what the right choice is here. His pistol only does 1 damage, so it's not too bad. Advent Trooper does 2 to 4 damage. You got a point of armor. You should be able to survive as long as they give you as much distance as possible.
My blood sugar seems a tad low.
Go, Loki, come on. Hang in there, Loki. Hang in there. We won't let that Purifier get to you. Good. He didn't even shoot his pistol. Smoke grenade from that guy, that's fine. There's an Overwatch down there, watch out for that. First Advent Trooper shot. Bit of a tag, you're still good, Loki. Hang in there. Advent Trooper number 2 jumping down, taking another shot. Big hit! That was a max roll, ouch. Advent Pathfinder, don't tag him again, please. Good. We should be able to survive the medic Overwatch no matter what.
Advent reinforcements inbound.
Avoid the Overwatch no matter what, and we are out of here.
Power in numbers, Eddie. Hurry!
Whew-wee!
Next time, let's just sit in an oven.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Close call. That was a bit of a close mission for sure. I didn't expect the timer to go down that quickly. I thought I had a little bit more time before the Doom reinforcements arrived. And now that was a classic showcase of why Ronar tries to really hard to beat the timer. What was the strength? I did not see. I think it was like strength 3 in the region. Could be strength 2 also. These are not early game reinforcements. Well, it's fairly early game still.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built.
Huh, thought it worked on friendlies as well. Regular stasis does. I don't know if containment field does or not. I could have done that though. Although I believe if you take out the person using stasis, then the stasis wears off anyways.
No matter the cost.
Okay, ZZ Jink in the med bay for another 32 days. Will he ever advance past Lance Corporal? Well, yes, he did. But will he ever advance past Corporal? The world may never know. Icy Winds on the soldier over here. And finally grant you your enhanced overlays. Tama over here actually managed to hit Sergeant. Take your botnet. And you are finally a Lance Corporal. Gonna give you your cool under pressure so you can do your close combat specialist build. Should be quite fun. Bro is getting out once a month to test new weapons. Oh man, don't say that. I wanted to actually use him. Alright, we got 2 new rookies. Let's go take a look at them both. You also have 35 size stat. Wow. Both of you guys have 35 size stat. I think I found your partner. Alexi Time and Tedster will be our side troopers. This person down here is gonna be... I don't know, he can be whatever the heck he wants to be. Cool. We have an idea of what our squad is going to look like. I do need more snipers though. That person did have good accuracy. I do need another sniper. 70 aim on a rookie is quite nice. Do we do the side troopers? Do we do the side troopers? No, Alexi's a named person. You can't have Alexi Steven. I think you can get... No, I think everyone here is named, unfortunately. Yes, everyone here is named. I think this is someone. Yeah, this is the apple-headed person. Don't worry, once we recruit more Advent Troopers, you'll probably get a chance, Steven. Early side chambers? I'm thinking early side chambers. If you want shooting skirmishers, Stormtrooper class is basically that. That is true. There is a class specifically for that. Alright, advanced laser weapons, then we do armor, and then I'll consider doing psionics. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Advanced laser weapons, combat armor, psionic lab, and yeah, that into mag weapons. We don't want to take too long to get into mag weapons, but I'll take that little bit of a detour. Hopefully none of these are faceless. Okay then. Let's keep on looking for missions. So this is a liberation. This is Liberation 3. So at this point, we found all our Liberation missions. We can do whatever the heck we want now. I also need a Haven Advisor over here. Let's go slap in... let's just throw Cadence in here for now. So we can just keep on recruiting in that area. 10 days. Ooh, recover item from vehicle. This could be quite fun. I drank 3 glasses of water with lunch, definitely feeling it. Oh no. Try not to drink too much water. You know how there's like this whole movement to like always be drinking water, staying hydrated? There is such a thing as overhydration, where you can dilute your body contents too much and you'll start to feel sick with that. Try to avoid that. I did that when I was younger, so I try to not overhydrate nowadays. Something to just be aware of. Now, for this mission over here, I don't exactly have the best stealth units. You kind of need good stealth units if you want to get away with the van strats. I don't think I can do van strats. Yeah, I think we have to pass up on van strats unless I try to stealth it with shivs. I don't even know if shivs can interact with the van doors. No, I don't think this is happening. Let's keep on scanning. The rewards aren't like super great or anything, it's just a classic intel point of interest type reward. If it was something like, I don't know, well, that's all these types of missions do give, so. Alright. Let's keep on scanning up here. I feel like we're more likely to find things like supply raids heading into this region. Although this region's also high on vigilance too. It's between these two regions that we might find that type of stuff. I'm okay with this region building up now that we have this just about finished. Light mission, give it a quick boost. And we got ourselves an extremely light mission. Let's get ready for it. That is Liberation 3. We should be getting our liberations fairly soon. No, but they should be able to destroy the back doors with bulldoze. Wait, can shivs even throw evac zones? That's a better question, actually. They don't have arms. This is why I am glad it was ZZ Jing you got first, dude. Has almost died every mission if it was me. Shotgun shoots better than bullpup? Yeah, it's so much better. That's why the combat medic class is just so strong. Excuse me, the combat class. Shivs can throw the flare. There is no animation, but they can do it. Okay, so there's at least that oversight that potential oversight that was addressed. Because if shivs can't throw evacs, and you send shivs on a mission that requires evac, you're kind of just stuck there until your shivs die from reinforcements. They could shoot the evac flare, need to install it on them. Wait, do you actually have to install something on them?
Our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
This is the type of mission where we have to plant the transmitter and destroy things as we go up.
Advent has constructed
wow, Ebenino is massive.
Tied directly into their primary
whoa, Ebenino, you're like 2 people tall. Can you even fit through that little hole?
Damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance.
Why is Ebenino so big? I mean, I'm not complaining, but he's huge. First squad right up ahead. Let's try to set up our Shredstorm cannon to blow them all up into little bits. We can also shoot a rocket at them if we're desperate. Rocket's not a bad choice, actually. Hello, welcome back. Okay then. Oh, they're standing in a really nice position for us to Shredstorm cannon. I think we take the shredder. Oh yeah, that does look nice. Okay then. Let's go blast these guys. He's standing right next to our team, so we do need to get away from the purifier. clever move, Purifier, but it ain't gonna work. That guy down there needs to be taken care of. I think we can take care of him from right over here. One flamethrower and Frost Lancer is dead. Nice, he dropped some loot too. Then after that, I can't get you out of the way. So hopefully you don't blow up. Okay, nice. Didn't blow him up. Excellent, excellent. Now, we don't have any more stealth. However, this room is sealed, besides back here. So if we run up left side, we can get up to the door pretty safely, I think. So let's go do that. Let's run up the left side.
Hi!
And we'll also get a chance to blow this up.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Rishi added it to Perilous Yearning second wave options from Requiem. So specifically, I get to have really big mutons with the Perilous Wave thing. That's nice. At the very least, we get something out of this. Look, it's a buff for XCOM. Really big mutons. Doesn't give them any more stats or anything, but it makes them feel really cool. Alright, there's nothing down there either. Let's camp over... I think I want to be closer towards the center of the map, so let's go this way.
Hi.
I'm personally okay with this as Ebenino. I'm sure Ebenino is very happy that Ebenino gets a big muton. Alright, let's open this door, see what's on the other side. Nothing. Still nothing. Okay. The objective is up there. We killed 3. There's going to be another 3 here, so that probably implies like 2 somewhere in between. Still haven't found anything yet. I'm going to park our sniper up on the high ground. Everybody else just move in, just sit somewhere. Prepare for action. I was a bit aggressive with those moves, but I wanted to just beat the timer. Ooh, a Destroyer Commando. Stun Lancer and the Super Drone. Well, let's get ready to take care of these guys. I would like to burn something, however, this unit is immune to burns, so that's something important to keep in mind. Let's get our flamethrower guy as close as possible, see if we can get that guy. The answer is no, we can't get that guy. Sniper over here is allowed to shoot at only the drone, might as well take our shot. Could also go for the stabby move, but I think we go for the shot on the drone. Their gun does a lot of damage. So wait, how big is the War Master now? That's a good question. When we finally get a War Master, I will let you know. Nice shot. Auto Sniper takes it out. This guy over here is a bit of a troublemaker. I don't know how we're going to handle him. We could shoot a Shredder Rocket in this direction. However, if I blow open this door, something inside of here might activate. So we have to be a little bit careful about that. Instead, we're going to shoot the Shredder Rocket on the Lancer and just try to remove him from the game.
Yes.
And we'll just leave this guy alive. He's mostly just going to set up shielding for himself anyways, so his first turn isn't too threatening. There we go. Should be able to take care of Mr. Lancer with AP Grenade Shred. He lived! How did he live that? Dang! Always gonna throw. Unalive him, please. Alright, nice work. Then all that's left is to take care of Mr. Destroyer Commando dude. I have a vortex grenade. What's this? Does damage and causes massive damage to the environment. Targets in the area have a chance to be stunned. Let's try this. Hey, that was pretty cool. I think that's the same grenade that the sorcerer used on us. Okay, let's finish him off. Who's gonna get the kill? Let's give the kill to either Ebenino or the sniper, because the sniper does need a few more kills under their belt. Unfortunately, you can't reach, so it's gonna be given to Ebenino. That's a dead guy right there. Nice max roll. Alright, after that, we need to get ready to grab the objective. We can blue move up to their next round and just instantly grab it, so that's not an issue for us. Just gonna run you all the way up so you can be with the squad. We're gonna get our evac zone out. Right there on that tile should be good.
This is Firebrand.
Sometimes have to be careful with the evac zone. It can bug out if you throw it on an uneven surface, like on top of cover slots. I hear a snake inside of there.
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect
A what?
the transmitter. This is
Oh,
our
the
last
snake is
chance.
occupying that tile. Hold up. Snake is occupying that tile. How do we, Here, I'm gonna move you first, since you don't really have the best actions. Once we scare them out of that position, we can take it. And now we can make it. There we go. Aaron, place the X4.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the
And give him a nice roast. I'm gonna have you come back to this side, take care of this Celtic grub. At least get some damage off against it. And now we can flamethrower these guys down here nice and safely. Beautiful burn. And we can finish off that grub with somebody who's gonna get that kill. Let's try to give more kills to Ebenino. Ebenino, get a kill just like so, hopefully. Excuse me. There we go. Double Illyrium Core, nice. Everybody else, open fire, and hopefully they're dead. Almost got him. One more shot. Unfortunately, the cannons are not the greatest close quarters weapons, but that's okay, they're all on fire. I have a full mutant squad, I have to see this. Oh, that sounds like it'd be really funny if you had a full mutant squad of just double human height mutants. I think, like, how tall would they be? Average human's like 2 meters tall, so you have like a 4 meter tall mutant. Goodbye to you, please. Dead. I think overall our rocket people and our machine gunners tend to get a lot of kills. So we should give more kills to our sniper. It's a weird kind of situation where it's like, early on your snipers struggle to get kills, but later on your snipers take all the kills, so you have to kind of try to balance it out a bit. But getting your snipers ranked up early is a little bit more important than distributing kills evenly to the team. Alright, let's go home. I missed it on loot there earlier, unfortunately. I wasn't paying attention.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Alright, evac the squad.
XCOM operatives are secure.
And excellent work to
Firebrand is
everyone.
returning to base.
Average human is 6'5". Okay, well, not exactly 6'5", but it was an estimate, okay? The average Minecraft Steve is 2 meters tall. Happy now? The average Minecraft Steve is 2 meters tall. So the Muton itself is like almost 4 meters tall if we compared that.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses.
How does evac return in the sewers? I like to imagine that Firebrand like blasts open a hole in the top or something, but the funny explanation is that we have a new open top sewer architecture introduced by Advent. Imagine a city center, except there's sewers right there in the ground and you can just see them open topped. Everything smells in new Advent cities. Alright, welcome back to the Bradford Ranger and all its occupants.
Executed to the highest standards.
Flawless
Excellent
mission.
work,
Nice
Commander.
job to everyone. Unfortunately, we weren't able to rank up our Muton. I was really trying to get him up to corporal rank at least. Alright, but Sergeant for our holo target sniper. Give you the high def holo. You over here, you're going to be taking your cool under pressure. And with that, we've unlocked the Liberation Mission 3, I believe. So that should be Network Tower next. And there it is, Network Tower has been unveiled. That's awesome intel, nice. Alright, well that is probably going to be it for today's stream. We've been streaming for approximately 6 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be heading out. Till next time, thanks for watching everybody. Is it normal that I find the Avenger skin off-putting not because it's a face, but because it looks like it has eyes closed while driving a ship? Wait, what do you mean it has its eyes closed while driving a ship? Thanks for the stream, no problem, Toki. You too, Metaphysic. No problem, Canoodler, glad you enjoyed.
Commander, we currently
Cheers
have
for the
no
stream,
new
Ronar, have a good
supplies
night.
coming
You
in.
too,
We'll
Ebenino.
need to seek out
And
new
to everybody
means of
else,
replenishing our resources.
thanks for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.